as just a little follow-up on my 250 quad build. I just received a new power distribution board which has 12 and 5 volts rails. So I'm going to swap out the power distribution board that I have. This one can also be connected to the receiver or to the flight controller, so I will see what I will do with that. I also received this D4R2 from FrSky, which in my understanding has the ppm output and the telemetry. That means that I can remove this PWM standard receiver with the ppm encoder, and I can basically remove this power distribution board, which is too large, and I can redesign and have a more slick build. I'm also gonna swap out these two zip ties antennas with the with this, and I was thinking, oh, maybe I can mount it back here, something like this. I will have a better, more space for the battery and so on. And with this power distribution board, I can run this quad on 4-cell. That's my intention. Then the camera and all that can still run on 12 volt. So I will only film parts of it, part of the build. There is no need to film when I rip this thing apart, but I will probably make a few more shots with connecting this power distribution board and so on. I can also, this is the first time that I use the Matek systems power distribution board. It has a lot of features, so we can take a look at that. So let me get starting to take this apart, and I will see you later. Okay, I'm in good shape here, I feel. I have taken the quad apart and cleaned it up, and is on my way putting it together. So I have sorted on the ESCs to the power distribution board, and made sure that the engines are spinning the correct way. What I wanted to point out here, I don't know, this is very, very tiny, so I'm not quite sure if I will be able to show it, but so let me find something that is not conductive. So this power distribution board has a BEC. Let me see, where am I? Here I am. So this power distribution board has a BEC built in. By default, this is 5 volts. You can't change it to 12 volts. Then you have to remove, let me see, remove this ohm, this resistor right there. Oh, it's so hard. I have to, just beside the BEC there is a resistor, and there are some solder pads on this side which has to be connected. So when you remove that resistor and connect those two pads, this BEC will output 12 volts. Also, I have for the moment set the low voltage alarm to 3.6 volts, which is the highest. It's 3.4, 5, and 6. Just press and hold the buttons for 3 seconds, and then you can change it. And just let it stay there, and for 5 seconds it will save the new settings. You have some LED pads on each side. I'm not going to use these for now. And you have one output here, which you can connect to your flight controller or to the receiver to trigger lost alarm and stuff like that. I'm not quite sure if I want to use it. I have the low voltage alarm, but I will also have the telemetry on the flight controller, the NACE 32, output to my Tarani. So I will have the voltage alarm there, and I'll see if I don't think I will be able to connect this as is to the NACE32, but I can connect it through PWM on my receiver. But the receiver is going to be connected to the flight controller through PPM. So I'm not quite sure if I will be able to use it. I think I will be, but I don't know how much time I want to put into it. So what I need to do now is to remove the resistor and to solder those two pads together. So the BEC outputs 12 volt. Then I will connect my my camera to that BEC. So the receiver will receive 12 volts from the EEC, which is going to be connected to the flight controller. So I don't need the 5 volts on this one. I could, of course, like I did with the other power distribution board, I could just tap the 12 volts directly from the power distribution board where the engines are. And I couldn't actually see, when I tried it yesterday, I couldn't see any lines on the video or on anything. But if I do take out the 12 volt, then I'm quite sure that this BEC is going to prevent any spikes in the power when the engine starts to run. If this is trustworthy, then the time will show, because if this BEC blows up, I will lose video. But if it's just a BEC, I will hopefully not lose control of it, because then the receiver is getting power from the ESC, which is directly connected. So we'll see about that. So that was what I need for now. I'm gonna just attach the ESCs and clean everything up, and put some thread lock on all the screws, and finish up that and clean it all up. And next time I put out on the next video, I will I'm probably done with the quad. So just a setup in the base flight. So okay, so I'll see you later. Yeah, just a short note. I have now made the necessary changes. I did. Let me see if I can get this on camera. So I have removed the resistor there, and I soldered on a tiny piece of wire to connect those pads, and I have verified so that this is outputting 12 volt or 11.56 volts. This is almost 12 volts. But a note to this: you probably should consider this a one-way operation, because this resistor is so extremely small. I do have it. I do have it here, but I don't think you will be able to get this back on. So if you are at least able to keep it when you need it. So that's all I wanted to say. This is outputting 12 volts. So at least I can now connect my camera to it. It does say in the manual that you change the functions of the LEDs when you do this, because you can't control 12 volts LEDs, does it say? I don't know if that's correct, but anyway, if the idea is that you can, with this mode connection, you can change the mode of the LEDs to get it to flash or something. But if I want LEDs on this one, it's for direction. And then I want them to light up all the time, so I don't think that's going to be a problem. So I will just continue.